The Last of Us Part 1 has long been considered one of the best games of the previous console generation. With its emotionally gripping story, tense gameplay, and beautiful graphics, it was no surprise that PC gamers were excited when a PC port was announced. However, the PC port developed by Iron Galaxy has left many fans furiously smacking the refund button. Welcome to Graybeard Gaming. If you want to join the channel, hit subscribe. Now let's talk about what happened with the PC port of The Last of Us. One of the biggest issues with the PC port is its lack of optimization. As one user notes in their review, the game is more CPU bound than most real-time strategy games, which is surprising considering the game's age. Many players report experiencing crashes every 20 minutes, making it nearly impossible to progress through the game. This is unacceptable for a game that has been out for almost a decade, and should have been optimized for modern PC hardware. Another major issue with the PC port is the stuttery mouse camera movement, which has been reported for both The Last of Us Part 1 and the Uncharted collection, also ported by Iron Galaxy. It seems they didn't learn their lesson. This makes the game unplayable for a lot of people as it makes aiming and movement in the game feel clunky and awkward. It's unclear why this issue is not addressed in the port, especially since it's been reported in previous Iron Galaxy ports. Additionally, some players report a lack of optimization settings, such as a screen dirt effect toggle. These settings are common in PC ports and can help players tailor their experience to their hardware, but the lack of these options in The Last of Us port is a major oversight. One Steam user even calls the PC port, quote, "the single worst PC port I have ever seen," end quote. Well, at least they didn't go too hard on it. They experienced crashes happening in the main menu every 5 minutes or so, and weird building shader bugs that went on for hours and hours. This is a frustrating experience for anyone, but it would be particularly disappointing for those who've been waiting for a PC port and have somehow managed to avoid spoilers for nearly 10 years now, even with the show and everything. I don't know who that person is. If that was you, comment below, that'd be really impressive. It's worth noting, like we said before, that this is nothing new for Iron Galaxy, which has become infamous for their poor PC ports. Iron Galaxy also worked on the Batman Arkham Knight PC port, which was so notoriously bad that it was pulled from Steam and eventually re-released by another studio. Sony, the publisher of The Last of Us Part 1, owns Nixxes, a well-known PC porting team, but chose to work with Iron Galaxy instead. The decision is baffling given Iron Galaxy's track record with PC ports. Probably something to do with money. Whatever happened, it's clear that The Last of Us Part 1 PC port was rushed and not given the attention it deserves, which is a shame, because the game itself is a masterpiece and deserves to be experienced by a wider audience on PC. Myself included. I've never owned a PlayStation, and I'd love to finally play the game. However, the current state of the PC port makes it difficult to recommend to anyone. If you're a fan of The Last of Us Part 1 and you're hoping to experience it on PC, it may be best to wait for patches and updates before investing in the game. The technical issues and lack of optimization make it difficult to enjoy the game in its current state. It's a shame that a game that was once so celebrated has been let down by its PC port, but hopefully, Iron Galaxy and Sony will address these issues and provide a better experience for PC gamers in the very, very near future. What do you think? Do you expect that to happen? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, this was Graybeard Gaming. Like the video, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.